Sleight of Mind, Educational Definitions and Examples by J. Claude McDaniel.
The accusations came without warning, wild, untrue, and cutting deeper than Alex thought possible. He never showed up. He didn't care about his child's needs. He was irresponsible, absent, unstable. In the silent court chamber, every lie hung heavy in the air, but Alex didn't flinch, because in his hands, he carried the truth, a meticulously kept diary, his own living, breathing record reality. Every visit, every missed call, every handoff gone wrong, and every small, beautiful moment of connection. The lies didn't stand a chance, because Alex had written his story day by day when no one else was looking. In high-conflict co-parenting situations, the most dangerous weapon a narcissist wields is narrative manipulation, and the only true defense is objective, credible documentation, your diary. Alex's record-keeping wasn't emotional venting. It was a quiet, strategic commitment to protecting himself and his bond with his child. Here's how he built it. 1. Choose your format wisely. Handwritten journal, a tangible notebook neatly organized and stored securely. Digital notes, quick daily entries protected by strong passwords and encrypted backup. Voice memos, emotion captured when words alone couldn't express the weight of the moment, always mindful of recording laws. Video diaries, short, respectful clips showing pickup conditions or documenting joyful milestones. Each method served a purpose, and all were backed up to a secure, private location. 2. Log entries immediately or daily. Consistency was Alex's secret weapon. Every entry included date and time, event description, participants involved, child's response, if applicable. Alex's neutral reaction example entry, March 15, 2025, drop-off scheduled at 5 p.m. Another parent arrived at 6:20 p.m. without apology. Child appeared anxious and quiet. I remained positive and shifted plans accordingly. This wasn't storytelling. It was building a record of reality, brick by brick. 3. Stay objective and professional. Alex avoided emotional traps. No insults. No assumptions. No dramatic language. Just facts, presented as though a judge would read them tomorrow. He learned to write. She stated she had sole custody and refused the agreed pickup. Not, she's evil and out to destroy me. His diary reflected strength, not spite. 4. Track patterns and positives. Alex didn't just catalog conflicts. He captured joy, helping with homework, cheering at soccer games, weekend hikes and quiet talks. His diary wasn't a list of grievances. It was a portrait of devotion, visible proof of the relationship he refused to lose. 5. Secure your records. Alex protected his diary like treasure. Passwords on digital files. Backup copies on encrypted drives. Hard copies stored in a safe. He never left documentation vulnerable, because he knew one slip could erase months of careful truth-telling. When the mediator and court finally reviewed the timeline, something powerful happened. They didn't see Alex's anger. They didn't see a battle of, he said, she said. They saw consistency. They saw patience. They saw a parent who had never stopped fighting, but who fought with truth, not rage. And that made all the difference. In the battle for your child, memory alone is not enough. Lies are loud. Rumors move fast. Your diary, your documentation, is the quiet truth that endures. Write it, protect it, respect it, because one day, when the noise has faded, it will stand as undeniable proof of the parent you always were, even when no one else could see it. Alex sat at the long table, his hands resting on a slim, neat binder. Inside were pages he had spent months, even years, quietly building. Not dramatic speeches, not emotional outbursts. Just the truth, carefully organized and waiting to be seen. Across the room, accusations buzzed, wild stories, emotional appeals, finger-pointing. But Alex didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. He had proof, structured, steady, undeniable. And when his turn came, he was ready. Alex learned a hard truth early in the process. In courtrooms and mediation rooms, emotion without evidence sounds like noise. Evidence without emotion sounds like truth. His diary, his evidence, would speak louder than anything else in the room. How to present your diary and supporting evidence. Here's how Alex turned his lived experiences into a winning presentation. 1. Organized by theme and timeline. Instead of dumping hundreds of pages into the mediator's hands, Alex created chronological entries, each clearly dated. Thematic folders labeled misexchanges, medical appointments, co-parenting communications. Each entry painted a picture, not of random mistakes, but of a consistent, verifiable pattern. 2. Use summaries to avoid overwhelming the court. Alex prepared a one-page incident overview, a timeline showing key dates and repeated patterns. Each summary referenced supporting documents, text, receipts, or pictures, reproduced but not forced on anyone. He understood less is more when less is carefully chosen. 3. Highlight patterns, not just problems. Rather than focusing on individual bad acts, Alex's diary revealed ongoing behaviors, consistent denial of parenting time, repeated manipulation during exchanges, long-standing refusal to share educational and medical information. Patterns showed who was working for the child's best interest and who was working against it. 4. Stay factual, not emotional. Alex trained himself to stay calm. Instead of saying, "She's a toxic liar trying to ruin my life," he simply said, "The other parent failed to attend the scheduled exchange on 4 occasions between March and May, as documented here." No rage, no pity, just facts, heavy as hammers without ever raising a fist. 5. Work with your legal team. Before stepping into the room, Alex reviewed every diary entry with his attorney, determined what was legally admissible, organized exhibits that connected diary entries to real-world documents. He didn't just tell his story, he prepared to prove it. 6. Respect legal boundaries for evidence. Alex made sure all recordings were legally compliant. Screenshots were authentic and dated. Every piece of evidence focused solely on parenting time, child welfare, or custody concerns, never personal attacks. He understood the goal wasn't revenge. The goal was the truth for the sake of his child. When Alex finished, the room was quiet. No shouting, no denials, just a heavy, inarguable weight of well-documented truth. In the eyes of the mediator and later the judge, one thing was clear. Alex wasn't fighting for control. He was standing for responsibility, stability, and love. A well-kept diary is not just protection. It is proof. Proof that you showed up. Proof that you stayed steady. Proof that you fought not against the other parent, but for your child's right to love, truth, and safety. Document carefully. Present calmly. Stand strong.
Thank you for viewing Parental Alienation, Sleight of Mind by J. Claude McDaniel.